Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Let's Read. Today, we are going to finish our reading of Two Kinds by Tom Fischbach. When we last left our heroes, they had, actually, I don't quite remember what they did. Oh yeah, they went through the forest of boring. They gained Euchre, and then they lost Euchre. And then it turned out he was a mage man. He was maybe a bad person. And now they're in the city, and Trace has a wife, and he's been talking to her. And things are starting to get heated up between her, as also a person of the Resistance has contacted Flora and told her that she can help Flora escape and go back home. To help join us in this conclusion, we have with us Cav.
Hello, I am here to be a cat girl once again.
Hooray. Also joining us is Daniel.
Later. I'm baiting.
Also here is Flapjack.
Heyo.
What the fuck is Azora High doing here? I did not sanction this.
Oh.
Yeah, get back in the fucking 8-ball, you dumb bitch. Alright, also joining us is Naira.
Beastars, Zootopia, Secret Life of Pets, Flushed Away. These are all furry content you could watch instead of this.
You're missing a few.
Yeah, Space Jam, SWAT Cats, Road Rovers.
A pup named Scooby-Doo.
Samurai.
No, I'm more thinking of like
Samurai
regular
Pizza
movies. Like Robin Hood.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, the Disney classics.
Yeah, that Kevin Costner sure is furry.
Know how many fucking how much shit I've seen of that? Too much, my buddy. Too much.
Monsters, Inc.
Is that furry? Is there a lot of furry stuff around?
No, the furriest thing in there is Sully. And that's it. Everyone else is like scaly and slimy.
Hey, Daniel, you tell me that John Goodman isn't a bear.
Oh man. Who would not? Who would say no to John Goodman?
I think 2 wives, right? He's been divorced quite a few times.
Well, he was just too good for them. It's in his name.
Sure, I'm sure.
Look, he can't be a bad man. He's a good man.
It's
An honorable man.
He's as good as candy.
Also joining us is Milkman Dan.
Hi, Min Werner. That's Danish for hello, my friends.
That's the wrong comic for this. Here as well, here to avoid the fine is Ray.
I'm debating on what I'm going to say to open this up, which should tell you that I have been thoroughly destroyed in my mood.
Well, it's sad because Red actually is in this bit. We didn't see much of him last episode, but he is in here this time.
Yeah, you get to be racist.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
Also, last but not least, we have with us good friend Garth.
Saving the best for last. I see what you did there, Amazil.
Yeah, I totally didn't get Milkman Dan's avatar mixed up with Naira's.
Nope. Completely smooth.
Nah,
Also, I must say, Amazil, you have gathered a quite committed crowd for this particular
It is very engrossing. Alright? It's one thing that you can say about Two Kinds. It's a special kind of read. Anyway, let's get into it as we continue Chapter 6, Part 2.
It feels like we've been going around in circles all day.
Yeah, it's just a bit further now.
That's you, Ray.
Okay, that's actually spot on. Okay, hold on.
Hey guys, I think we lost train.
Hey guys, I think we lost rain. Why am I doing
Rum,
that
rum,
voice?
rum.
Did I do that voice last time?
No, you just do your regular voice.
Doesn't matter. This comic is so shitty.
Wow. Fucking rude.
Besides, we probably lost that recording anyway.
How dare you?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
we will get it back.
How about we talk about the elephant in the room, Amazil?
We still have
You
them.
can't tell us this is the last time we have to read this when all of us behind the scenes know we're stuck here for like 4 more recordings.
Nah, probably like
We're in
2
hell.
or 3. Stanton was back.
Oh,
Yeah. Again.
all right. Hey guys, I think we lost rain. Whoa, why is the ground moving?
Look up there. Smash. Phew. Fun. It's ephemeral.
This is bad.
Yeah, say it. Come on. I didn't get the joke until I saw this page too.
Hold on, I'm just gonna. I'm blissfully unaware, so I'm just gonna try to read this and not realize it in the middle of this. Marin, you and Karen go.
You failed. You failed.
Why?
You and
Why?
I don't know.
Marin,
so
you
bad
and
at
Karen
naming
go ahead and
characters.
find Trace.
Oh, it's amazing.
Marin, you and Karen go ahead and find Trace.
What about you?
I may not be the most powerful of warriors, but as an ex-Templar, it's my duty to protect. It's my duty to protect the people.
Ah, see,
This is gonna
yeah,
be a
it's
fucking
morals.
struggle. This is gonna be a struggle. I
Yeah,
can
it's
already
fine.
feel it.
You're just a side character. Here, now the main guys are here.
What's going on now? Flora. That can't be Flora. Who are you?
Oh, it's Trace. He betrayed you. You must be strong. Take care of yourself. Trace. It's his fault.
Trace, it's neutral. She's possessing Flora and tainting her mind.
Yes.
Taint.
We are
Trace,
children.
it's neutral. She's possessing Flora and tainting her mind.
What?
Wrong, Keith. I am only saying what Flora cannot. These are her true feelings.
Liar!
Keith is the one who says liar.
Is it? I don't fucking
Oh,
care.
okay
It
then.
don't fucking
I-
matter.
She needs to know that humans cannot ever be trusted. She is stubborn, but with my help, she will realize it.
Let her go right now. Why are you doing this? What have we ever done to you?
It's not what you have done, it's what you will do.
You will fuck her.
That's right. We will have super hot sex
And really cute
Oh,
babies.
Lord.
and very cute
Oh,
half cat babies.
Hell yeah.
There is a great war coming, with balance hanging from a thread. You two will determine the outcome, but you cannot be on the same side.
Oh, well, it's okay. They bat for the same team. I mean, we're fine with being gay.
It's fine, we're married.
Yeah.
So if they can't be on the same side, that means they're against each other. Then, like, how are they both responsible for the outcome? Wouldn't it then turn it into like whoever's going to beat the other?
I don't know. Well, yeah, that's the whole thing. They're meant to be. They're destined to to be opposing due to race or
Alright.
something, probably.
Racism.
That's no good.
Forbidden love.
Once she accepted my help, it was easy. Wait, what's going on? You're not. Who? What are you doing to me?
Oh no. I don't swing that way. That's my no-no square.
Ew, gross. I needed her to willingly want my help, even if it was only for a moment. I have you to thank for that.
Why would Flora ever want your help? Why was she so unhappy?
You really have no idea.
What?
Flora had fallen in love with you, a stupid little girl with a childish crush, and your words mean everything to her. Just a Kedron. Remember that?
That's what she heard? No. But she should have realized I didn't mean it. That I couldn't say that. That.
That you what?
Well, it's really hard to explain to your former wife that in the time elapsed you hooked up with a cat. It's kind of hard to explain that way.
I swear, baby, all we did was glomp.
She glomped me. I did not initiate, I promise.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel.
Wah!
Ha! I knew it. You can't even admit it to yourself.
Urgh. What do you want from me?
This seems familiar. Do you remember?
What are you talking about?
But of course you don't. That was before I stole your memories.
Da 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 da.
It was you? Why? If all you wanted was for me and Flora to be enemies.
If I hadn't removed your memories, you would have killed Flora that day in the forest. Yet you still try to stop me now.
No! Please don't let me see it again. I don't want to hurt Flora. I don't want to be what I once was. Leave me alone!
What? You're supposed to remember now. You don't want to remember?
You underestimate how dense I am as a protagonist.
Of course I want to remember. I want to know who I am. But if it means going back to hunting people...
Going back to his slave hunting ways.
But if it means... Fuck. But if it means going back to hurting people, then I forget it. That fucking hell, what's wrong with me? But if it means going back to hurting people, then forget it.
I'll tell you what's wrong with you, Naira. This comic just went down such a cliche that it's now propelled itself into a totally new dimension of shit.
Now.
Fine. We'll do it the hard way.
Meanwhile.
Rawr.
Mother, where are you? Mom, huh?
Yuka, I'm sorry. After I was changed into a Kedron, Neutral offered me my humanity back if I let her possess my body. I forget who's Euchre.
You
Wasn't
are.
that you?
Oh
Yes,
my
you.
godness. Okay.
Maybe Euchre?
Alright. I'll be this.
Yeah,
It's
we need
fine.
to we need to recast it anyway to redo those episodes.
Shut you.
I don't want to die.
It's alright, Mary. I let her control me up until she left me for Flora, that fucking skank. Don't worry, my dear. I'm here to help you this time.
So, you wish to fight a god? Fine by me.
Thunderstruck.
Fuck!
What is this, AC/DC?
Thunderstruck! That's
I'm at least glad that you got that right away.
course.
You used a crate. I mean, really? A crate? Come on.
Hey, I love
Hey, crates are very effective in video games.
Yeah.
I was about to say, presumptuous whore, isn't she?
it.
Ugh.
Why won't you just give up already? This would be so much simpler. There's no use struggling. Just forget about Flora. Why won't you fight me? Realize your true powers. Give in to your memories.
I can't.
I lost my mouth.
Oh no, he did. His mouth fell off. Why? I don't understand.
It's because I really do care about Flora. I wasn't sure before, but
But she's just a Kedron. You could have any human female you wanted. Or if you're into Kedron, who is going to stop you? You could have anyone.
You can still have her,
What?
but that's
You could have a whole bunch of babes.
hell yeah.
You're a Templar.
But I don't want a human or a Kedron.
You want a Basseton?
Don't you
Ah,
get it?
It's time.
It's not the race that's important.
It's the booty.
I wanted to make a joke there. I couldn't think of one on the spot.
I got you. Don't worry. I got you.
It's about the Mets, baby. Love the Mets. All right, baby. Let's go. Get a home run, baby. Love the Mets. Let's go, Mets.
It's not the race that's important to me. It's just Flora.
Her cock.
Ah, there we go.
Flora.
We're gonna milk it, bro.
I'm not a puta. Shut up.
Hey, it's just covered, you know. It's all right.
I love her.
You're not supposed to say that. I saw the future. This isn't what happens.
Guardians make their own destiny, bitch.
I'm a really lame villain.
Oh,
Jeez, I wish there was something for me to do around here. I would help Trace, but I don't think I can do much for him now.
Oh, it's me
What the
again.
fuck is this?
flashback. Come on, this is.
I like how the author's like, I don't know what to do with these characters, so I'm gonna have them say, I don't know what to do.
Well, he's made like 8 characters right now, and he's like, yeah, well, you can't have them be useless.
This is just Keith admitting that he's just fucking lazy right here.
No, he just can't figure out how they all interact at once.
Yeah. You know.
It's a common problem. And
No. I get from the author's perspective, but because of what he's literally written here, the actual writing from the character is, I'm just fucking lazy right now, so I'm not going to contribute.
No, it's not that he's lazy. It's like he recognizes, oh, this is a battle of the gods. I don't think I'm not. I don't think I can do much here. There is no place for me here. Especially since he kind of instigated that, because didn't Keith tell Flora about Trace? That led to her finding out, or here.
No,
here.
he told Trace. Yeah, God, I can't even fucking talk no more. He told Trace that she overheard Trace say that line.
it was
Hey,
something
I'm
really
Keith
stupid.
The cuck. I'm not a liar.
It's not easy being a third wheel.
I mean, really? A crate? Come on.
What? Hey, it's that red-haired guy from before. I can't remember his name. What's he doing?
I can just get close enough. Maybe I can kill the host before she realizes I'm here. It may be all powerful, but without a body, it won't be able to affect us.
Hey, stay back, you cunt. Whack.
Oh, who's that for, you stupid Kedron?
I'm not a Kedron, damn it! But that's not the point. You can't hurt Flora. Let Trace handle this.
Like I'm gonna listen to an animal. Why should I care for the life of this Flora?
Grrr. If you hurt Flora, I will kill you.
Oh no, he's got a bit of that jungle fever too.
That's right.
Cock
I
rage.
like how many of the panels are just them stating aloud what they're doing because the art is not quite there.
Yeah. Look, you gotta
I'm going to sneak up now. I wonder what that guy's doing. It's like you can't visually represent that.
Well, you know, he was just a boy.
Just a boy, just a 17-year-old or 18, I guess.
Yeah, probably by this point.
This is over.
Ark!
Even if you can admit you love her, she will never hear it while I'm here. That's all that matters.
This mask covers her really big ears.
That's right. My mission is done. I will bring Flora back to her home and seal her memories, just as I did with yours.
No, wait! You can't! This can't be the end, can it? Flora's memories. Was it all for nothing? Have I failed?
Trace, what are you doing? Stop her!
What? Who is...
You're not gonna take that, are you? It took me forever to get this set up. I want to see some bloodshed.
Karen, can't you be serious for once in your life?
No, it's lazy, but fun.
It's funny,
What?
you guys.
What
We're
the
not
fuck?
gonna take it.
Look, we
Can we
are
just
also
appreciate-
being neglected in this scene, okay? We were here for the first page, we've been gone for a while, and we're gonna reach the climax, and I want a bit.
Can we just take a good second to appreciate this one panel here on this page?
Wow.
Just how massively out of place it is.
Are you talking
And-
about the one with the popcorn?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
something
come on.
else.
It's a little gag. We all do a little trolling
She's a
here.
magician,
It's
right?
comedy.
It's a comedy.
I'm more thrown off by the fact that he forgot to color the ground.
What are you talking about?
Wait,
There's
did
like
he
some
actually-
hues.
Panel 4. No.
Oh yeah, you're right. There's a black line,
And he forgot
but
to
it's all
color
the same.
he forgot to color the ground and also what I assume is Trace's cloak.
here's the thing,
Oh
right?
my god, you're right.
If that black line wasn't there, that panel could still work.
Yeah, it's
But it is there.
Yeah. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right, Tom. I know what you're capable of now. It's okay.
Seriously, Trace. I don't know what's going on entirely, but you have to do something.
The character that came out in like one of the first few comics and was like, "I'm your girlfriend."
Yes. But like I said, I forgot about that, and I'm pretty sure Tom forgot about that too.
Yep.
Oh man, are you telling me he's like a Rocky?
What?
Yes.
Come on. I was gonna say, come on now.
Yes.
You're the only one who would get that joke.
Oh, like most definitely.
Like a
Oh,
rock.
John definitely gets it, but
Oh, you mean
he's-
Rock
he's
Lee?
singing the Magic 8 Ball.
No, a Rocky, as in the guy who
I'm
writes
sorry.
JoJo's.
Who
What
writes
now?
what?
JoJo's Bizarre
Oh,
Adventure.
fair enough. Yeah.
Oh,
I forgot that you're not all gay.
But I can't. I can't risk hurting Flora. I can barely move in any case.
Maybe you just need a little help.
It's you. Euchre?
I'm honored you remember me. I must say, I have to agree with this human.
I thought Euchre was gonna say maybe you just need a little pick me up, so there could just be a fucking
Oh,
double entendre there.
oh no! I just okay. Do not stare at panel 4. You'll see something wrong. Continue.
I see it.
It's fucking with me. Avert your eyes. Go on, Naira. Read the next panel.
What? But what about Flora? You're practically her brother. Are you saying you would fight her too?
Me? Heck no, I'd be killed. Listen, Trace, it's true that the masks know everything. Past, present, and future. But there's one thing that they cannot predict. Can you guess what it is?
Love? Probably.
Hey, probably.
Who is this Kedron? How does he know so much about us?
Oh. Oh no! He took off his shirt.
Hot.
No, but it's chest hair.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Damn it, Danimal left.
What? No. Okay.
Danimal's missing out.
Aw.
He said he was gonna dip.
It's gonna be Baden.
Ugh. You stay out of this. Die, you mortal Wait. What? Where did you...
Nothing personnel, kid. Looks like you're a little too slow. Trace, listen to me. You cannot be afraid of the power you have. You control your powers. You cannot allow them to control you anymore. You can do great thing. Just one great thing. And horrible things. But that only in multiples. That's the only thing you can do multiple times.
Wait,
You
I can
can do great things and
So-
horrible things.
so what you're saying is I can do one great thing, or I can do many horrible things.
It's true. It's like the train conundrum.
No, you can do both because
This-
and
It's
horrible
true.
things.
They're not
I would,
exclusive.
I would rather do a whole bunch of horrible things than one great thing. Thank you.
Well, it's all
See,
up to you, Trace.
we wrote your character as a hero as a joke because you were so obviously meant to be the villain.
We tried to wipe your memories so we could reset it, but you know.
Listen, I am a straight white male, okay? I am inherently the villain in this story.
Acknowledging your privilege is the first step.
Don't worry, he'll come out as non-binary in a couple seasons here.
There you go.
haven't
He's
even
get on
gotten
the
to the-
oppressed list.
You haven't really gotten into the gender fluid character yet. Well,
oh
I mean,
my god, there is
not
one.
really. I don't know. They're kind of weird. Maybe trans. They're weird. It's a whole thing. You'd have to read it. That's for you kids at home. Anyway, it's all up to you, Trace. But you have to act. You must fight. I cannot fight her for you.
How dare you!
Catch.
Eck?
Fight her, Trace. Get Flora back. Dun 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 dun.
Very inspiring, Euchre. Did you think so too, boy?
What? What?
What do you mean by boy?
Boy,
Boy.
are you ready to fight me? For real this time?
Crap. What do I do?
Trace? Trace?
What if I hurt her? What if... Then I... What?
Attack!
Ugh! Those pieces... Did I win? Oh, wait. Crap. I'm screwed.
Wow.
No. This is going to play out exactly like Lord of the Rings, right? He's going to take the sword.
You know,
And then kill them.
there's a little gem on the inside of the sword, and that's what you're supposed to use.
Ah,
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't try that again if I were you. You know, the reason we need our hosts is because we feed on their energy, and every time you attack me, you force me to use up a little bit more of Flora, bit after bit. She slowly turns into an empty shell of a Kedron. Oh well, maybe that's better for her after all.
She has a stronger hold on Flora than I had thought. If only I could help interfere. But there's nothing I can do. I am bound by the rules. But I'm sure everything will turn out all right in the end. Garth is here.
Why is he stripping?
I'm back. Don't worry. I believe I've done enough interfering for the both of us.
Yeah, now he's become Euchre the White.
Wait, is that really what happened? Oh my god.
See.
How are things progressing?
Not favorably, I'm afraid. Ephemeral is once again trying to awaken Trace's true self, and it seems to be working.
Wait, does that make me Saruman?
Ah. Perhaps. But the
I
good
thought this is
Saruman.
neutral. Is neutral and ephemeral the same thing?
Yeah, I think neutral is their evil villain name, you know.
Okay, so they have two symbolic names?
Yeah, you know, like they have their cool nickname and then their slave name.
That's unnecessarily
Yeah.
confusing.
Yeah.
How does it feel, Trace? To be helpless? Weak? Unable to do anything?
I'm also here. The ground. It's moving.
How does it feel to know you were able to kill hundreds of thousands of people?
This doesn't look good.
And yet,
Trace, please don't listen.
you are unable to save the life of one person, even when that person is just a Kedron.
Oh no, he's gotta go Super Saiyan.
He's all Super Saiyan. He's got the red eyes.
Let's go.
Is it already too late?
No, I do not sense that Trace has regained his memories. However, this is also something I have never seen before. I believe Trace is in a transition.
Trace is transitioning,
Oh
everybody.
my god, I'm so proud.
Kill me.
I'm so happy for her. He still doesn't remember anything, and yet he's now discovered his power. I fear that it is corrupting his mind.
I had never imagined power could feel this good.
Oh no! Oh no!
Are you
No.
He really is
That's the
transitioning.
voice.
He did it.
No.
I'm not gonna.
We did it.
I'm
We
okay
did
with
it.
this.
Hooray!
You know, I'll support you.
I am with you, sister.
Transition complete.
Yeah, see, I knew I would get one of yas. Little did you know, this was the whole goal of reading this comic. And we're gonna read it again so I can get more in the nets.
Fuck you, Amazil.
I had never imagined power could feel this good.
This isn't supposed to happen. What good will those powers do you anyway? You can't hurt me without going through Flora first.
I don't need anything else except these powers. Why should I care about Flora?
Dude.
Damn.
Okay, Sasuke. Oh, we were looking at the wrong anime here. Oh, hey, Garth, your name is Cyrus.
Oh, that's who the hell I am. Because I was okay. I was gonna say at some point, I still don't know who the hell my character
I don't think he
is,
said
except
his
that
name
he keeps-
before.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oh, hey, who are these
I don't
raiders
even
here?
I don't even know my character's like place / motivation in this story. I mean, I'm assuming it comes further down the line.
Not as far as
What is the
I've read,
background?
but it's meant to be like the people. These are the gods of this world. They oversee and twist the hands of
okay.
fate. Yeah, that sort of thing.
Okay, all right.
Anyway, so that's you talking.
I don't understand it. If Trace doesn't remember, then why doesn't he care about the safety of Flora anymore?
You have to realize that Trace hasn't been able to do anything to help Flora up until this point. Now that he has power, though, he's lost sight of why he wanted them to begin with. All he wants is to kill Ephemeral.
This is insane. You have to do something.
You know I can't do anything. I am not to interfere.
You and your rules. Don't you get it, Euchre? That's Flora out there, your sister, practically. Maybe Trace isn't the only one who's let power get to its head.
I did not make the rules. You're right. Perhaps I have been worrying too much about these rules. I will interfere once. Trace is the one that must get Flora back, but I can point him in the right direction.
Hey, what the heck is this?
What the?
What is this mysterious white substance, cloudy white substance in front of me? Trace, you've forgotten.
Where am I?
Who am I? What am I?
How are you doing this?
Forgotten.
What? The Flora and the mask. It's gone? And we're in the forest? Hey, what are you doing?
Grrr.
What's wrong with you? Why are you growling like that? Come on, Flora.
How did you know my name?
Hey, wait.
Forgotten.
What's wrong with my powers? How can he be stronger? What was that? A vision? And I didn't forget. I remember when that happened. It's when I first met her. So what?
Trace.
Die, Cadron.
What the? Heath, stop it. She's not the enemy. Hey, where did they go? Not another one. What are you, Euchre? Why are you showing me these things? There's nothing wrong with my memories. I haven't forgotten about Flora.
Trace.
Kiss.
Also, is it just me, or are there like 2 completely unnecessary panels in that last page?
Correct. There's a lot of unnecessary
Wait,
everything.
No,
That's
it's meant to be
very
like
true.
it's meant to be like pacing, that sort of thing, and show it dictates the flow of the dialogue. It's creative, very cool.
I can't believe I thought about letting Flora die. The power. It overwhelmed me. What happened? How could I forget? The whole point of me being here is for her. Flora.
Trace. I
remember this too. I think it's our first
Molesting.
Yes. Aha. I see you've chosen to break the rules, but you know full well the consequences. What a noble sacrifice for such a petty cause. I hate having to strike you down while you are defenseless, however. I have risked too much already. Once you are out of the way, I shall depart with this little Kedron. Brah!
Flora, what's wrong? What's going on?
Sister. Sister.
That's a great question. What is going on?
She just omaiwa moshi. No, she nothing personneled him.
Trace.
Trace. Snap out of it. Trace.
She's on the roof. That's it. I'm going after her.
No, you can't.
It's too high. She has the high ground.
Obviously, we all know that white guys can't jump.
That's true.
The roof. Yes. It's like I can sense her now. Her thoughts. She's calling me to her.
Also, I'm pretty sure you could see her if they could.
So, if I had written that last line there, I would have put she's calling to me.
Yeah. Well, like I said, for his first comic,
She's calling me to her. I can't resist the sound of someone hitting the side of a can of cat food. I can hear it from across the table.
Smell the cat.
That was completely unnecessary, ephemeral. That Kedron wasn't innocent.
No one is innocent. He knew the rules.
We all break rules.
Not as long as I'm around. Would you care to join him?
Oh no, of course not. I wouldn't dream of interfering with your work now, especially considering I already have. You know what this is, right? You're wearing one, just like it, you see.
What? Where did this come from?
Oh my god, I just thought I was on my period.
Dun dun dun!
I had a red chest.
Huh. I don't know. I thought that animals just worked like that.
This? A little human bauble?
Yes, but one of my own designs.
I don't see what you thought you could accomplish with this little thing.
Flora, can you hear me? Please tell me you're still there. Flora!
Mother, can you hear me?
Me. What is that human muttering about? He should know by now that Flora isn't... Mew?
Whoa.
What is that?
Ah, it's not nya this time.
Yeah. Mew? What is this? What are all these thoughts?
I'm not gonna
No,
read
get away.
them.
What's going on? This is impossible.
That's impossible.
Also, what's with the feathers?
It's naked.
Oh my god!
Oh my god. The time is now.
Naked.
I'm so glad that I'm gonna see a naked anime boy before I die tonight.
Hell yes.
Well,
Oh,
Ray,
Oh, he still has he still kind of has the scratch marks from when they first met.
Hey,
This is where you almost killed
take,
him.
Ray, take solace in knowing the last things you'll hear is the sound of my voice portraying a naked anime boy fucking a cat.
Hey, look, at least we don't get to see that his pubes are also blue.
But that's worse.
We
You
don't
won't
know.
Hold
We
on.
don't get to confirm if the carpets
Where's the fucking map?
Yeah, if the
If
carpets
it's
match
pu-
the drapes.
If his pubes are blue, do you think they also have the like black tips that his hair does?
Only when
Only
he's
when he goes Super Saiyan.
yeah, only when he's really angry. Only when he's in the rapey mood. That's when you know to watch out. It goes red.
Huh? Where am I? Ach! Why am I naked? What is this place?
This is heaven.
Am I dead? If I was dead, I would expect a lot more naked little girls.
Oh, there's one right now.
Cocaine is one hell of a drug.
Huh? Flora? But is this another one of your tricks, Euchre?
No, I'm quite dead right now.
No, not Euchre.
Who said that?
I don't have much time. Listen to me, Trace. In order to free Flora, you need to be able to reach her, but you can't. However, the necklace, it links you two together. What you are seeing is her soul. This is your chance, Trace. If she truly loves you, she will hear it.
Flora, it's time to wake up. I know it's a little late now, but I love you too.
Jody loves Chachi.
Joni loves Chachi!
Flora, I know it's a little late now, but I love you too.
Don't you hate it when you get the white stuff in your eyes?
It sucks. All this sucks so bad. You infuriating little pest. You've gotten in my way for the last time. I tried to be nice about this, Trace, but you leave me with no alternative. I will make sure you never... Wait.
Having a bit of trouble, Neutral. I don't find that very surprising.
What? You again? What would you know?
I know what it's like to be tricked into your control. You promised me my humanity back, but controlled me as a price for it, just as you did with that young Kedron. My dear Yuka, because of him, your hold on that Kedron is fading. It's over, Neutral. You cannot use her soul for your magic any longer. Soon you won't be able to control her at all.
Why? You little... I can still make her kill you.
Get behind me.
Trace, where did you come from? How did you learn the nothing personnel kid move?
Ephemeral. Leave them alone.
Crack!
Emerald's a real word, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
It's just not spelled like that.
Yeah, that's why I pronounce it like that.
Which is correct.
Yes. I am always correct. Also, I love how you...
correct about Skadai.
Yeah. Look, I had to make up for it. Also, I like how you said that line, Naira, like it's like it's fucking Element. It's Sesame Street. Swiper, no swiping.
Mom, are you okay? You ran off and?
I'm fine. Look.
No.
That's impossible.
Woohoo, Flora.
Ah, Laura. You're all right. Thank goodness.
Oh no.
Laura, wait! Look out for the edge!
Oh no.
Flora!
It's
I'm
okay.
gonna fall off this roof, bitch.
They land on all fours. It's
Yeah,
fine.
it's fine.
Laura?
Thank goodness he managed to get her. I was afraid I'd be crushed trying to catch her. Darn that stupid Kedron. She's going to give me a heart attack someday.
Mother, isn't it wonderful? He saved that poor little Kedron.
Quiet, Rain. Don't you forget that Kedron still our enemies.
Enemies? How can you say that? After you...
Enough! This is not the time. I still feel unsure about all this. This all seems too easy. But what if she really is gone? Meanwhile...
Ugh, Laura's a lot heavier than I remember. I must be more tired than I thought.
Wrong then!
Why do I hate that so much? Why does that read so awkward aside from just having the wrong then?
I don't know, because that sounds like a proper word. It's a proper sentence. At least it's a common phrase.
You could just say, I'm more tired than I thought. There you go.
No, but it's been used in like other things, like I must be more strong. Oh.
Trace, here, let me help you. Trace, hey, wouldn't you like me to help carry her? You look exhausted.
Trust me, Keith. It would take a lot more than exhaustion to make me want to let go of Flora right now.
I have the perfect grip of her booty right now, and it feels so good.
Arms off.
I'm just a cuck in the wings, just don't forget me, mate.
Keith wants to know when the threesome's gonna happen.
Oh, maybe it's with these guys. Hey, fuzzy ears.
I demand you let me see Trace right now.
Right, meow.
Right meow.
Hey, that's the
Yeah.
only person who's not a furry in that panel.
I'll tell you what I told everyone else. Trace and Flora are tired, so they're both resting. The room is magically sealed, so if you want to talk to Trace, I guess you'll have to wait till later.
How dare you? Do you know who I am?
I'm his girlfriend. Kind of, maybe. I don't know.
Does it look like I give two fucks, princess?
Does
Does it look like I care?
Why, if I could find a Templar that hadn't run away, I'd... You? I just had the strangest dream. Huh? Trace? Did he stay by my bed because he knew I was upset? Come on, Trace. Come to bed. Shh. No need to wake up. Just sleep.
Oh.
Good morning, Trace.
Flora, you're awake? Thank goodness. Gah! What am I doing in your bed?
I couldn't let you sleep in that chair all day, could I?
We can't do this. Let me go.
I'm gonna take your virginity, boy.
Oh.
I'm married. Do you think I haven't had sex yet?
Well, I don't see a baby.
Oh.
Ooh.
Listen, my
His
wife
wife
is of age, okay? I'm not...
Oh, so you're ageist? Is that what's
do
up?
Do I look like a CIA agent to you?
I mean, you're really squeamish about sex, so that tells me you haven't.
Stupid Trace. What am I, a butler now? Can't wait till Flora wakes up. Then we can get out of here. Trace, I got the stuff you wanted.
Oh, thanks, Keith.
Hey, Keith.
Yeah, no problem. Sorry about interrupting.
Keith, wait, it's not what you...
Or is it?
Hey.
What? Ah! Hey, get off me! No! Keith, don't leave me in here with her.
Rawr.
I haven't left you. I'm just behind the door.
I'm
Thank you.
raping this boy right now.
Later, Baden.
Rape, rape, rape.
Reverse statutory.
I'll be back in a little bit, Flora. What's up, Keith? You said you needed me for something? Wait, no, you didn't. I think I'm having a schizo moment, Keith.
I think we skipped a whole page of
Did
plotline.
I? No.
No, I've been
No, I
following
mean,
it with...
I mean the artist skipped a whole page.
No,
Maybe.
okay, then yes, but we legitimately did not, because I've been keeping the same
Correct.
pace with Amazil.
Correct. We did nothing wrong. The artist didn't do any kind of transition.
We did nothing wrong. It was all that dirty artist's fault. We're perfect.
Yeah, Trace, it's Yuka. It's gone.
Gone?
Hey,
Yeah, as well as the rest of, well, I think you should take a look for yourself out the back so those other humans don't see you.
What? Where did all this come from?
Just an illusion, baby?
An illusion?
Going crazy.
Made by who?
I'm not sure. Neutral, probably. I scouted around and I've found this place on your map. It's been marked with a strange symbol.
Strange?
Yeah, looks like a swastika, but backwards.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've been getting a weird feeling around here. Does this place seem familiar to you?
Yeah, but I tore down the camps when I became Grand Templar. It was really bad for our reputation.
You're a monster.
And I definitely would not have marked them on maps so other people could know.
Yeah, a little. Why do you ask?
Trace.
Huh? Saria?
Trace, may I speak with you in private? I have something that I must tell you.
I just want to point out really quickly that I am certain that the author got the name for that character from fucking Legend of Zelda.
Probably.
Probably.
I would not put it past them. I always loved this old place. Used to come here all the time to your cabin out here in the woods. It was, of course, before you became power hungry. We even came here when the border got closed. When it became dangerous because of the Kedron. Do you remember any of this?
No, I can't say I do. Sorry.
Good. I think it's for the best that you do not remember.
What? Why? I want to know about my past.
No, please. This isn't some place you'd want to remember at all. But there is something I must tell you. Trace, I'm not your wife. Da 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 da. You are not the father. Yeah.
I just want to point out that like he almost wrote bruh way before it was ever.
This
a
comic
fucking
is ahead
thing.
of its time.
Hey,
It was
Amazil,
almost ahead of its time.
Amazil, what's the name of the guy who wrote this?
Tom Fischbach.
Okay.
Or Fischbach, whichever way you pronounce that.
Tom Fischbach. Why? This is the second character you've done, oh, I'm your girlfriend. Oh, we're just going to ignore that. Oh, I'm your wife. Actually, I'm not. Why? Why twice?
Well, maybe. Well, at least this character had more substance, I'd say.
This character served.
She served to give Trace more of a peek into his previous life, as well as give some proper romantic tension between Trace and Flora. Because let's be real, Marin ain't cutting it. She was never gonna.
Here's
hold on.
Here's a
Let's
slight
just-
issue I have with that. There was never any romantic tension in my eyes because she showed up. She's like, "I'm your wife." Trace goes, "Yeah, I don't remember you, so I don't care." And then he pretended like to care to get information, but he also made it very clear that he didn't to Flora. So like the only thing like I don't know.
Oh,
Lazy.
we're gonna find out. Okay, yeah, pretty easy. I'm sorry, Trace, for all the lies I had to tell you. We didn't know each other. We did know each other a long time ago. I came back because of Neutral. She brought me here. I had no choice, but I had to see you. I'm sorry. She's a stalker. Oh my god. Trace, seeing you in this brief moment in time has brought me greater happiness than I fear you will ever understand. For a while, I thought you'd never be happy again. But seeing you with that girl, I am glad you found someone who can make you smile once more, even if she is a Kedron. I hope you will forgive me someday, Trace. I just couldn't bear to burden you with the memory of my passing. Oh, told you.
So
The lie
she
was that
lied.
she lied about being hit. That she lied about lying.
360 no scope.
490, 449 to 477.
Yes.
What was Earth like during those years? Was that the Roman Empire?
That was the fall of
Yeah.
Rome.
So we're seeing. Oh my god.
Korea Legacy.
You know what? We
449
knew it. We
477.
all suspected that Rome actually fell because they started having sex with animals. But this
This
comic
is the
book-
true degeneracy. My god.
It fell by furries.
I found the Christmas art.
This is the corruption of Western society. Yes.
I like the twerking one.
It's very nice.
Loving wife of honorable Templar killed by a Kedron, may your soul rest in your death.
Not
One
a
day be
Kedron,
avenged.
multiple. They ganged, killed her.
The gang killed.
Oh, it does say by Kedron. I'm sorry.
That's why he hates him. They killed his wife. She was his wife. She had something. Trace is alive. The Grand Templar knew and tried to kill him. The Council is not happy.
Yes, I heard the news. He was located only a few miles from that Kedron border. What does the council plan to do?
As you know, Trace is needed in order to finish the final tower. The Council knows that they must find Trace as quickly as possible. Should Trace die or find his way into the claws of the Kedron, it would be disastrous. This is why we've chosen to employ the dragons.
Dragons?
Scalies?
Scalies? Dragons are real?
Whoa.
Dragons? They can't be serious. Sounding a
dragon is also dangerous.
Hey, man. Send your dragon, man. That's wild, man.
Sending a dragon near Kedron territory. It could be it could be considered an act of war. Not to mention the fact the king would never approve it. He wouldn't allow us Templar that kind of gold. You know what the dragons asked for?
That won't be a problem for long, Servitine. What's that? Wait, what? Oh, that man has a name. Oh, I just thought that was a random fucker. Okay. Once we have Trace in our hands and the final tower completed, the king will bow down to us.
Wait, didn't you tell me, like, early on that the character that I was voicing was evil? Cyrus?
Well, I knew that. Oh, I'll be honest. I kind of forgot the whole fucking cloaked things. Like I didn't even know who I didn't really recognize them.
I'm just gonna blame it on the comic.
Yeah. I was not.
This is the longest falling action and resolution I have ever fucking seen.
That's because yeah.
Excuse me, you've seen Return of the King, haven't you?
No.
That was earned, and you know it.
Oh wait, sorry, no. You've seen The Hobbit too, haven't you?
No, I haven't seen any of the
Then-
Lord of the Rings
that's
stuff.
Wow, that's just heresy.
The Lord of the Rings movies are good. The Hobbit I never saw.
The Hobbit is okay.
I heard the Hobbits are just bad. I'm sorry, that's just what I've heard about
The first
the
one's
Hobbit movies.
okay,
I'm
but
gonna watch the Lord of the Rings movies again. I think
Yeah, that.
Christmas.
Those
They're
movies
good Christmas
are
movies.
So when did they make a documentary about Kim Kardashian?
I don't fucking
What?
know.
Oh,
Is-
none of you.
Is the whole series not a documentary about Kim Kardashian?
You see, Kav gets it
Anyway,
because she's a hobbit.
oh,
Saria told me we were right here near the border, and only about 15 miles away from the port.
Trace, listen to reason. Do you even know what you're doing? Trace, come back with us to the Templar. We can help.
I'm not going back. At least not yet. I have other things I have to do.
I gotta bang that cat. And what's that, Trace? Helping these animals?
They aren't animals.
Listen to me, Trace. You don't have any place to go. We're dangerously close to the Kedron. You can't keep wandering out here.
I can't go back to the Templar either.
Trace, if you're going to go, you better go now. The Templar will think to look here. After all, you used to live here before.
What?
Never mind. Marin, get Karen. We have to go too. The council is calling all Templar back to the stronghold.
Hey, whose side are you on here? And why would the council do something like that? They've never called all of you back before.
It's a very weird time to interject.
Calling old Templar. Calling old Templar. Get the fuck back to base.
we're having our biannual orgy.
It really is
Hooray.
the fall of Rome. Trace, I think you need to go. After everything you've been through, I think you need some time to yourself. Ever since 4 years ago, you've been kind of obsessed about the Templar.
Yeah, it's been like years since we ever had a bro beer. Man,
It does seem weird that the red-headed racist is the one being the reasonable one.
I was
He's
about
the
to say.
friend. Seems out of character, but
hey,
okay. Well, you're certainly being unusually insightful all of a sudden.
oh hey, they
Oh,
got it too.
So they are aware of it.
Okay.
They're aware of how out of character this is. Yeah, I know. Well, what are friends for, anyways?
I mean, we gotta progress the plot to fucking do Keith's thing, so.
Friends? Ha! He probably doesn't even know your name.
No one knows. It's just still not said.
Is it in the transcript?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't think his name is Red. If it is,
It
my
literally
God.
It is. It is.
Chance
This
to
character has been here the entire time. He's still relevant. Well, kind of. Trace, good luck on your journey. You've surprised me, Trace. So much change, even in 4 years. I can't forgive you for what you did to me, but I thank you for saving me from neutral. Sorry, I got it mixed up.
No problem?
Hey, I packed all the supplies I could find, Trace. It's not much, though.
I'm sure it'll be okay, Keith. It's only 15 miles. Should only take one night to get there.
Damn,
We'll be in the port by morning.
damn, they move
If you
fast.
say so.
15 fucking miles by foot in a day?
In a night.
Actually, that's not as unreasonable as you think it is. It's actually very doable. If you
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess if there's no, like, streets or towns.
Well, let's.
You can easily walk a mile in like what, 15 minutes? Easy?
Oh, here's the problem, though, Garth, is that it's 15 miles through, I'm assuming, not even terrain.
Okay. Let me
15
explain. Let
miles
me
to
explain
the-
what he means by in one night. They mean 1 day of walking, then a night break, then another day of walking, and then they're
Right.
there. So
Yeah.
split that up, 7 or 8
Okay,
miles
so-
one day, 7 or 8 the next.
Okay,
you'll be
I could
there.
see about 7.5 miles in a day. That'd still be a bit, but
Well.
This is why you just say it's about a day's journey, and then you go.
yeah, because then your readers don't start asking the specifics of this logistical problem.
Then we start asking about, fuel, and then people get really upset.
And then we really start asking about like genitalia.
Oh, no.
So like when we're talking about fuel, like how much fuel do you have to do one hyperspace jump
Yeah,
like in
see,
Star
that's
Wars?
exactly what I was saying. Thank you. All right.
Now all that's left. Where's Flora?
She went back up to your room, I think. I'll go get her.
Home.
Flora, mate, you in there?
Oh, I'll be right down, Keith.
Ripper, we're ready to fuck off, so as soon as you get down, we'll head off.
We're going to Aussie.
Oi, mate.
Yes, mate. Haha, going to Bastion Town.
Fine.
Cheers or something.
I just
What
want
do
to make a small point out here. The transcript says that when she says the line home, that it's in a thought bubble, but that's clearly a speech bubble.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, apparently this was transcribed by someone else, so this is not on the author's thing. This is not the author's fault.
Finally, we were on our way again. Out of the old house and into the Kedron forest.
Back into the forest. I hope it's not as boring as last time.
Hooray! Oh, wonderful! Great! Please tell me this is where we're stopping.
Time is
So we must finish it all.
an hour. I don't remember what happened. And look,
I think
That's
that's probably a
Yeah.
good place to stop.
yeah, fine.
That was a pretty long chapter.
I was kind of surprised. I'll be honest. I was worried. I was worried once I realized that we ended it like right before the big clash. I'm like, oh man, I don't remember how long this was. I hope it's not going to be that. I hope we'll have enough time for stuff, and it's not going to be like 30, 20 minutes or something. Yeah, we find a way. And anyway, that will do it for our current reading of Two Kinds. Cav, what do you think?
Still confused. I don't really know what's happening in this comic.
Magic.
It's like magic, and it's not really explained in any capacity. So
It plays the whole Secret Shadows organization plotting behind the scenes thing.
sure,
Yeah.
but when you do that, you gotta throw a bone. So,
No, that was Trace's secret all along. He's so stubborn and dense that he doesn't want to. He fixes the problem by not caring. I don't want to learn the solution. Fuck you. Yeah.
there's like several. Yeah, there's a lot of points where like, oh shoot, I forgot about these characters. I gotta bring them in. This is classic. It's classic, like your first story.
Yeah, exactly. Like as I've said in the beginning, this is Two Kinds to me is a classic furry's first fan comic sort of ordeal, where like you just create a story, make a bit of a world, and you throw in all this. You make a soup You throw in all the ingredients you'll love. You throw in some donuts. You like donuts. Throw in strawberries. Throw in like ribs. Throw that in there. Whatever the fuck, you like it and all of that. And then you kind of build off that.
It's like that one cook we were watching that
Oh, no.
Myra was streaming.
No, how dare you? Look, how dare you? Tom has improved a lot, I will say, immensely. This is just kind of the rough beginnings. And I will say, like, this whole bit that we've read for this month, as disappointed as disappointed as I know you all are to know that this will be the last time we read Two Kinds, at least for a while. I do think this point is where I think it would be like the end of the first story. If this were like legitimately like some kid's first attempt at trying to write a story, this would be where they ended. Like, we wrapped it up, love conquered all, and he was able to beat it because he confessed his feelings, and they're all together now. Their problems are solved. Hooray! That sort of thing. And then they walk off into the sunset and have a million babies. But instead, Tom does not do that. Tom does not choose the weak way out. He keeps going. There's a really important question that you have to ask when reading this, which is, if you do come up with this is your first draft and you've published your first draft, where do you go from here? All right, you made it, and turns out it's a fantastic success. What do you do? Where do you go from here? Well,
Buy a fursuit.
Hey, I'm talking about narratively,
You have Trace go through the process of buying the first.
Make sure everyone sees the during recording.
I
thing
did,
I posted.
and
It was literally one of the comics.
Deleted.
I just went ahead like 6 pages.
Oh,
and
man.
This is it.
Oh, well, I can't wait to see that next year or something. But, yeah. Flapjack, what do you think? All right.
Oh, sorry, my mic was turned
Oh.
off. It's great.
All right. No. What did you like about it? What did you think of the comic as a whole? The whole story.
Oh, it's interesting. You kind of see how the writer matures, I guess, a bit, just a tad, sprinkle, throughout the story.
Seemed like his
seems like he was drawing the panels a little bit better and kind of found his style, I guess, throughout the ages. So.
Yeah, you see, that's one of the main things I love about reading webcomics, and something that we hope to explore later in is just the art progression that often happens with webcomics, because over time you keep fucking drawing comics, you're gonna get better eventually, or you get more solid foundation. You start to realize what works, what you're comfortable with, and just kind of running with it, and you improve, seeing how that whole progression goes. And Two Kinds is an excellent example of that. Like I was saying, when I said like where do you go from here? It's like, one thing that I appreciate about Two Kinds is that it never goes back, or at least as far as I've read. It doesn't go back and be like, okay, Red being racist. No, it's because he's a secret gay or something, or something like that. It doesn't feel ashamed of what it did. Instead, it builds upon it. It has characters he learns how to have characters go through progressions and build arcs and stuff like that, and it's a lot better later on, I promise.
Sick.
especially once we get into the Basseton lands, where we get into a lot more world building, and we get into more about Keith and his story.
Sounds great.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of Keith, Dan.
Hi. Hi. I'm Dan. Has not really had many appearances. It is almost like he's sort of just being thrown in to remind people that
It's kind of the third wheel.
Don't forget Keith exists.
But also, I think he's also kind of like it's kind of because there's no other Basseton in this comic, at least at this point. So
yeah, I look forward to reading more into his past or whatever. Yeah, it's good.
Before I get into my thoughts, I just want to make a small note that my weird question about the eyes was not unrelated to this comic, because I was staring at the art of the day the entire time we were reading this.
Uh-huh.
That being said, Tom committed a sin.
Uh-huh.
A sin against me with this last reading we just did, because he's done a plot point that is so incredibly cliche and also terrible. I hate this plot point anytime any series does this, where the whole reason that any of the conflict is happening is because of a stupid misunderstanding between either supposed love interest or overt love interest.
Yeah.
And instead of the main character saying, yo, the fuck, obviously I'm not gonna say in front of my supposed wife, who I don't remember, that I'm now eloping with like some furry chick. And clearly you should have known that, yeah, I'm saying whatever I kind of have to be political in that sense, and that you know that I actually care about you. But no, instead the main character's like, I don't know if I love Flora. Bullshit. Contrived, terrible writing. I hate it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be upset that the wife was a ghost.
You know, that was okay. I will give that was stupid, but it was
effective.
unique enough where I didn't care. It was
okay, good, because I also liked the wife character. I liked her.
What year did The Sixth Sense come out?
Early 1990s.
Okay, spoiler alert.
I don't know. This comic's all right. It's I wouldn't go so far as say it's gotten good in anything that we have read.
Nothing to write home about yet, other than telling your parents that you're a furry. That's something you should write about.
I did have that conversation. It was incredibly awkward.
Son, what is this cat girl that you keep talking about? Who is this Flora?
Oh man, it's really fun too when they're religious.
Ah, sweet. They are not supposed to lay with the animals. Something like that. I don't know the actual.
It was actually because we're Catholic. We believed that fetishes are hedonism. It should never be partaken in whatsoever.
Well, I know someone who could tell us more about that. Garth, what did you think?
So, actually, I thought that, because in this comic, now remind me, the whole town that they were in while they were fighting, that was also an illusion, right? Didn't they mention that?
Yes, it was just an illusion, baby.
Okay, that part, that was the cliche I thought you were going to criticize. That all the events that had just transpired in that whole section, it was all an illusion.
Well, there's a few cliches we could criticize here.
Because here's the thing.
If I may just slightly interject, there was a lot of problems that came up. that was the one I mentioned was just the most notable to me because that one in particular irks me.
No, I totally get it. I'm saying that's what I thought you were going to say because that was my main cliche that I saw. Because I'm thinking in the back of my head, okay, you could still have this work where the town is still real, but the wife is still an illusion or a ghost or something like that.
No, well, the thing was that it was all controlled by the Mask Lady, but since she was defeated, her power is waning and gone, so she was the only thing that was keeping that place there.
Huh. Okay, so I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. So maybe I'm complaining about nothing.
That's why she
No,
had to
Garth,
poop.
But
Hold on, Garth. There's an easy one that you could bring up here, which is that if all of that was an illusion and the wife was dead and all this shit, why did
she come
Trace's
in the air? Oh, right. Yeah.
why did Trace's like friends, purple hair and red, not act like this was a suspicious town, or just casually say Trace, your wife, who is dead, which they definitely should have known about, is here and wants to talk to you.
Well, I don't know.
That's probably a really good point.
I don't know. Maybe they just didn't know about that.
If I had to come up with an excuse, I would be like, "Oh, the mask was like
It was swaying their
projecting
minds.
the illusion to everyone who had entered that specific space or something like that." I don't know.
Who knows? Yeah.
Like so that's actually another reason why the whole town is an illusion thing, because you could have the plot still carry itself forward with the town just being another town. So anyway, otherwise, as like far as the whole comic up to this point, I can confidently say that about a good like maybe 50% of this was furry sexual tension. Is that a pretty good estimate?
The good shit. Yeah. Well, I'd say it's like 100%, but it's like it's overlaid. It's an overlay, and then there's all the story underneath. Kind of.
I was gonna say there's like in every scene, including the battle scenes. In fact, especially the battle scenes, there's just this like malaise of just sexual tension.
It's not. It's more like a fog.
Like a fog of war.
Also, that whole battle scene was like completely underwhelming.
Oh yeah, look, man. I can attest to this. Drawing action sucks. It's really hard if you don't know what you're doing.
That's true, but if you're gonna have characters fight each other, then you gotta commit to it.
I think he did. I want to. Well, the thing is,
I will side with Amazil on this one. Actually, I think he tried his best at it.
Yeah,
he comes across as look. We've been reading this from the beginning.
Yeah,
his art currently is not great.
But if we look even to the first page, oh, it's much better.
Yeah, I think he tried his best to make the action scenes flow well in this. He doesn't do a great job, but hey, this is a dumb comic that he's making in his free time that isn't a product, and most importantly,
he wasn't getting paid yet.
Yeah. Most importantly, it's FREEE with
okay. I was gonna say, I think you had an extra one in there for free. Hey, but
that's fair. That's fair enough. I think the way I see this comic is exactly the analogy that Amazil just used. That there was a lot of bits and pieces that this guy liked, and then like kind of threw it in a pot and cooked it, and that's kind of this comic.
Yeah.
Because I would be not surprised if Euchre was like a Gandalf type figure. Because this
the man literally switched over from a gray cloak to a white cloak. Come on.
Exactly.
And then he sacrificed himself for his friends. But I will say though, on the subject of effort, like that is the one thing that I will say, and that I think that makes Two Kinds have a special place in my heart, because no, it's not great. It's not the best, and if you think it is, there's a lot more webcomics you can check out that I assure you are a lot more gripping, better written, and they have better characters. However, the one thing that I really appreciate about Two Kinds and why I can never hate it, and I don't agree with people who are rabid haters of this comic, is that Tom Fischbach tries. Like you can tell in these bits when he's trying to be like romantic with the characters, and he's trying to pull off the cliches that he knows and loves. Like he's trying. He's really putting an effort, and he's really wanting to get it as good as he can. He really believes in this. And he wants to get better and has that effort in there. And because of that, it does end up getting better. Like hell, even in this chapter 7 splash page that we see here, like God, look at that shading on the wrinkles of the robe. He had to learn all that. The fire is like Pac-Man, but it's one solid color instead of like the usual like two-tone thing. The eyes aren't squared off anymore, which is nice. And there's more tuft in the fur, different things like that. And also one of the things, okay, I'm gonna skip forward a bit, but like if we look into like any of the newer pages, like one thing that I really appreciated was like some of the texture work. So like there was this one scene that I remember seeing, like it was a while ago. They went into the city, and I could look at there's like they went into the city, and there's like this guard like talking to them and telling them about the place, and there's stone houses, and I looked at the stonework, and it looks like stonework. I look at the armor, and it has that flat texture that you would expect to see out of metal and things like that. The trees have little splotches in a way that's similar to like Bob Ross. There's
The wizard
techniques that I
suite have
see him.
a perfect wrinkle.
Was that?
Nothing.
There's techniques that I see him implement like further on down the line where I'm like, he had to learn that. He had to take time to improve himself. And I see that in like everything, and in how he writes later on. He does try, and that to me is what makes Two Kind a step above, and what makes it like one of the best comics out there, at least for furry comics. Because it's not cynical, it's not trying to be lazy, it's not settling for, just being garbage fucking furry trash. It wants to actually tell a bit of a story, unlike certain webcomics that no. Last but not least, Naira, what do you think?
Oh, I didn't see you there.
Hi.
I'm Naira, the voice of Trace Legacy in the Amazil's Let's reading of Two Kinds. Now, we've had a fun time today learning about angry furries and edgy boys that are in their 20s somehow but look like children.
Look, I
think we've
told you
all
he
taken
was
away a
married.
value-
I told you, Naira.
I think we've all taken away a valuable lesson from this. If a furry comes to you in the woods and you don't know where you are or what you've been doing, have no memories of your past, and she goes meow at you, you fuck the shit out of that furry and have a bundle of kittens.
Yes.
Amen.
I think I got a better one for you. If a
Oh.
furry you know in real life approaches you and tells you about a comic that he said might be good, you tell him no thanks, bro. I'll stay away.
You see?
Okay. For real though, I enjoy it. It's corny. It's like just cliche on top of cliche. There's not a single thing here that I wasn't able to predict was gonna
Yeah.
happen. The only one that caught me off guard was
Karen and Marin?
No, it was actually the wife being a ghost.
Ah.
I'm pretty sure that he pulled that out of his ass. Just putting that out there.
No. You see, she had the coof. Did you forget? She had the fucking coof.
You see,
did she
Amzil,
catch the goof off some patron?
Amzil, what are you saying? Are you saying that a ghost had an illness?
Yes. She was fucking. It's a sign that she was dying. She was dead.
No, you just said it's a sign she's dying. It's not a sign she's dead.
Well,
it's like the opposite.
Well, obviously, she's the only. Well, I'm pretty sure it would cost a lot of fucking energy to, resurrect a person, even as an illusion. That wasn't even an illusion. That was the actual person, so that they could manipulate her.
So either, let's be clear about this. Either, ghosts can get sick in this world.
No, I'm not saying that she was sick. I was saying that it was more like she was weak, because she was being fueled by the same power that was creating the massive illusion to create the town, to get Trace into where he needed to be.
She was weak. Weak!
She was a woman.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you expect?
Almost every time you see her, she's coughing up blood.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Cliche, corny. I enjoyed it. I liked being able to do a little edginess for a little bit. It's fun time. I hope what we read next is just as entertaining, and I also hope that the kittens that Trace and Flora have his hair and her censored nipples.
They have his hair. I don't know if they have, but I don't know if they'll have his nipples, but I have to see.
Hopefully his blue pubes as well.
No, tiger stripe. No, it's gonna be a blue tiger striped cat. That's what it's gonna be.
So, to actually give, I think, kind of a semi-good example of something that Amazil is talking about with Fischbach's drawing styles improving. I actually grabbed this from one of the later comic book pages.
It's Cat! Cat's best girl.
Mostly, I'm just pointing out that, like, if you notice, he had to learn how to do lighting techniques for this.
Oh yeah,
this
dude,
image right here.
dude, the way he draws smoke. Oh my God, he learned particle effects, man. He learned particle effects. How can you hate this guy?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you look at a lot of the newer panels, you can tell that a vast amount of improvement, at least his art style is concerned, has occurred.
Mm-hmm.
He certainly has not been sitting on his laurels over the 18 years that he's been doing this comic.
He hasn't been sitting on his fat ass and sucking them Patreon bucks. Or God forbid, going back around in circles in terms of plot in order to keep people interested, because you think that's the only way you can keep people's attention. I swear, I tried so hard. You do not know how hard it is to not compare to BCB. It takes a lot of strength. It takes so much strength.
There's also something else I noticed with the newest comics, which is if you click on any of the panel pages, it will take you to a page that shows the original sketch he made for that page.
Neat! I didn't even notice that.
I found it by complete accident because I wanted to get a zoomed in picture of one of the pages, and instead I got that, which
that is pretty fucking neat. I have not seen that before. I haven't seen an artist do that before. That is really nice.
It doesn't work on any of the old pages because I was testing.
Well, yeah, obviously, I don't think he had the idea for that. And plus, in the early pages, I'm pretty sure a lot of them were traditional mixed. So, just be the same thing. But I will say, while the next comic we are going to read, since we're gonna. As we move to the ending, the next comic that we're going to be reading, it's definitely not going to be, well, I don't know if it'll be as entertaining as Two Kinds. Definitely not in the same way as Two Kinds. However, then if you recall, this is the month of January. And next month is the month of February, the month of love. And that means we're about to get sexy. We're gonna get a lot more sexual tension, and it's gonna get a hell of a lot more gay. Stay tuned next time as Amazil and the boys read one of the most famous, gayest webcomics ever made. Stay tuned for that. Yeah. Are you guys excited?
I'm not gonna be here for that.
I will
you'll
I
be
will
dead.
be here. Hopefully, maybe. Let's see if I have any other commitments.
We'll see. It's going to. I warn you. It's when I say it's gay, I mean it's lesbian gay.
Oh
I
no!
will
So you actually
clear.
need me.
Yeah.
I will
I'm
clear
gonna need
every
all the girls I can
conceivable
get.
thing I could get out of my schedule, and I will be here even if I don't have to lead any lines.
Wait, is it a shipping
Wait,
comic?
Amazil, is it as lesbian as Leasebound?
Oh no! How dare you? Okay, okay. Don't you? Oh man! Don't you dare compare what we're about to read to Leasebound. It isn't. Let me tell you. Okay, what we are about. The comic that we are going to be reading next week, or well, not next week, but next month, is a comic called Go Get a Roomie, and it is one of the most sex positive, fucking lesbian gay comics ever made. I once talked about it. I once was in a webcomic talk with a friend who actually read webcomics, and I asked them about, hey, have you heard of Go Get a Roomie? And they're like, which one? And they're like, oh. Then they described this word for word. Oh, you mean the lesbian comic? And I said yes. Yes, the lesbian comic. So just so you get an idea for what we're about to get into. Anyway, stay tuned for that. Till then, this has been Amazil and the boys. It is time to say goodbye, boys.
Goodbye, boys.
Goodbye, boys.
Goodbye, boys.
Goodbye, boys.